Hey, how's it going? It's Grant with the Garden of Eater.
And Shelby.
And today we're going to talk about what's going on in the house and everything. And the reason why we're giving away shrimp, of course. And then we're going to go through, answer all of your shrimp questions, invert questions. Shelby will do her best to help with their fish questions. But we're here to help out and basically talk the chat tonight and not fall too far behind. So let's get started.
Welcome in, Jamie. And the Hat Man. I'm blind. I almost said the Hat Man. Hello, Dr. Anthony. Welcome in.
Hopefully you didn't forget and you're here.
Yeah. That was, wow, quite early on those ones. An hour early. That's cool. Hello, Crib Keeper Aquatics.
What's up, man?
Shrimp Mingos. Hello, Thomas G. Welcome in. Hello, Snoop and Laura. And hello, Nano Aquarium Guy, Killer Kitty, and Frank. Welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much, Killer Kitty, for the comment. I thought it was kind of clever.
She's been asking me, what do you think about this one? And I'm like, I can't find anything to complain about, so I guess it's good.
Jamie is still in Newfoundland. That's pretty cool. Thank you for joining us.
He also said it's his first time seeing his mom in 6 years, so.
Oh, wow.
Probably not lurking too much. Hopefully you're playing some games or doing something with your mom. I haven't seen my mom in like 6 years. They're in Newfoundland, though? Where is that? Still in Canada, right?
You're supposed to be the one that knows that. No, I would assume that's far away. He had to get in an airplane and fly.
Yeah,
Canada's
maybe from
huge,
one side
though,
of it. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just read that, or you read that earlier?
No, I jumped on and looked
Oh.
while you were getting ready.
And thank you, Crypt Keeper, for noting the Stardust. Yes, they are beautiful.
And they're on sale right now for $9. They're usually $10. We don't have too many of them to let go, but because they're in Jaden's room, we will be letting go of them on a discount. So there'll be extras thrown in the bags as well.
Hello, Chris Aquazone. Welcome in. Hello, Spaz Network. We're going to get there. Hello, Benjamin Peters. Good evening to you, too.
What's up, Scuba Steve?
Hello, TFI Aquatics. Hello, Malcolm and Mason. Happy birthday. Is today the birthday or yesterday?
I can't remember. All my days have been blurred together.
No,
I think it might be today. Happy birthday, man.
Hello, Robert Downey Jr. Wow, we're famous. Robert Downey Jr. is watching us. Hello, Misfit Reptiles and Aquatics. Your daughter was adorable this morning on the morning show.
What's up, man?
Hello, James. Can't pronounce the last name.
You got to bring those ones
But
up.
he is happy that he got his last shipment. And with them babies. Babies? Nice.
If the baby's in the net, I don't bother trying to catch it out. They just all kind of get tossed in the bag for free.
Hello, welcome in, Monster Fish Gal. Hello, Rob from Shrimp Envy.
Thought we were caught up, and then it jumped, and then it looks like we're so far behind now.
Spaz says 20-gallon is almost complete. Just need to buy plants. We got the hookup, that's for sure.
And tomorrow I will have another big order of plants come in, and while I'm waiting for that, I will get all of the plants that we currently already have, and probably post them on Facebook. I might make a post on the YouTube community tab, but anybody looking for plants, we have a ton of red Rubens, different kind of swords, crypts, and
Java ferns, Anubis.
The red lotus. those are the Java ferns are already on the website, but we have
Oh yeah,
Wind
I put those
Love.
on the
We
website.
have Trident coming, so there's a bunch of different things on their way and things that I need to add up there that we just haven't had time to take photos of. And they're kind of like plants. If they don't sell, they just kind of grow and make more. So I'm not in like a big rush to get them on there. So we will have a lot more coming then. What's up, Skull?
Hello. Hello, Ed. Welcome in. We're almost there. We're almost there. Hello, Renee. I'm trying to read them at the same time, so it's taking me longer, so I don't miss someone.
Still in Canada, yeah.
Oh, okay. It's
See, I was
an
right.
island offshore in the Atlantic. It's got to be small since no one really talks about it. Oh, well, we're just America. We suck altogether. So.
Well, my dad was not an American, so he taught me the globe, and I know all my oceans, all of my continents,
Better
but
than most.
when it comes to different cities and countries and stuff like that, I could use some work.
Hello, welcome in Jenny Lynn and Snoochie Booch. Some new people I haven't seen in a long time. Welcome in. Hello, Lady Diane.
53 people already. Wow.
Right.
It's only 6 minutes in. Usually I'm still fumbling the bag and trying to get words out of my mouth.
What's up, Yellowstone Aquatics?
How's it going, man?
You put giveaway. That's why they get something out of it, you know? They don't just get to look at our ugly mugs. They get something out of it too.
More tragic events that go down.
Hello, Gary from GK Aquatics. And hello, my Fish Tanks Aquatics. I really need to get contacts so I can read these without having to like squint.
I do have some hooker moss, Dr. Anthony. So when you're ready and you're back in the States, I can send you some. I don't have like any available right this second, but I don't know when you're back. I think like sometime next month. I've been doing the water changes, so they should be ready for you.
I said hi to Yellowstone. Yes.
Yeah.
Just making sure. Hello, Stephen P. I think this first like 10 minutes is just saying hello, Aaron.
That's why some streams we don't say hi to anybody, but I made this
Hello,
a point
Night
to say
Owl.
hi to people in the streams this stream. So I made sure you're here today for it.
Hello, Verily.
What's up, Brandon? You get the shrimp? Let me know. I kind of forgot to send you the tracking, but surprise.
Did he pay through PayPal? I should have
No,
sent him one.
No, we just gave it to him.
Hello, Patrick Hardy. Asking a question. May I ask, what is your shipping cost to Houston, Texas? And can you spare some stickers?
So every order that we ship out, unless you've already gotten stickers from us, like I think Dee Dee had an order go out, and I know she's already got her stickers, so I didn't send her any extra stickers. But we want to get to the point where like we have a new sticker coming out every few months or so, and shipping is $15 or free if you spend $100. So stickers will be included.
Hello, Jeff Kane. Oh, said he's normally lurking or replay crew.
Well,
Brandon said, hey, Grant, is green water bad or good for breeding? I got green water right at the end of my cycle.
It's not a bad thing. It's not going to hurt the shrimp, but it just sucks that you can't see them as easily.
Welcome in, Spaghetti Nona. And then Dr. Anthony said he will be back Monday. Yay!
Give me like a week, and I can send you some hooker moss.
Hello, Aaron Goodfellow.
All right, so I think we're catching up on all the hellos. What's up, J. Oliver Guppies? Did you say hi to him?
No, I haven't made it to there. I'm right above it. You're going faster than I can. Jenny said, "My blue diamonds purchased at the Crown are buried and doing awesome. Love them. That is wonderful to hear."
I'm glad to hear. All right, was that the bottom? No,
Almost.
it jumped.
Hello, Jay Oliver.
Anyways,
You can go on.
So the Triple Crown, where we sold the blue diamonds at, we came home. It was a lovely trip. We talked about it in one of the other live streams. I think it was one of our better live streams. It was quite electric for how exhausted we were.
I don't think that's eccentric, maybe? So you're looking for?
I don't know. But we came home and I did my quick checkup like I always do around the house and walked into Jaden's room and stepped into a puddle of water, and it was warm, and picked up one of his little slippers. That was way warmer than what it should have been. Also, his room's kind of like the coldest room in the house. It's got an AC and it was cranked down. So it was a little bit, uneasy. Checked the tanks, wasn't any of the tanks. Found out that it was coming from the wall. I broke into the wall, and just to find out that it's actually coming up underneath the floor from his room to the garage. So we cut the water off. We haven't figured out that issue yet. We had to basically turn the water off, go to Dallas for Aquashella. And then when we got home, because we've been gone for 2 weeks, I kind of needed to jump right back into my water changes. And then yesterday, we were planning on going to Daytona Reptile Expo. And it's like the world's largest reptile expo. It's really fun. We've gone like once or twice. And we woke up. I decided that I was going to do a load of laundry and run the hot water for the kids and everybody to take a hot shower before we left. And our laundry machine wasn't working. And I was like, oh my God, this is like, when it rains, it pours. And I was like, this is another thing that we shouldn't probably be going to Daytona for. But we had promised Layla that we would get her chameleons. And for that, we needed the cages. The Reptile Expo would have been a great place. It's in Florida, so it wasn't that big of a trip for us to do. It's on the other coast, but we was like, there's just too much to get done at the house now. And instead, we went out, had a nice breakfast, came home, and I was like, I'm going to give this one last go. And I cranked the water pressure on, and sure enough, it worked. And I came to tell Shelby that it worked, as she was telling me that she watched a video saying that the water pressure just needs to be cranked on higher. So it just was my mistake. We probably could have gone to the Reptile Expo, but it's probably better off that we didn't go. We were able to get a lot of work done. We cut all of the wood for the stand. I do have to make the little inserts for the light still, but Shelby got all of the long pieces primed. And then we're getting all of the stand painted outside before we move it inside and put it all together inside. So a little bit different than what we've done in the past, but it should be a little bit quicker and easier and less backbreaking trying to get every little nook and cranny underneath the stand. So
Welcome in, Johnny B.
But the room in Jaden's was, flooded with an inch or two of water in some spots, and it was warm water. So because of that, some of the wood was particle wood, and it absorbed a lot of the water and just swelled up. It didn't, go back to normal or anything like that. It's going to have to all be redone. There's going to be drywall work that needs to be done. We want to pull out the drywall, check the insulation behind it, make sure the room is all good for them, probably put in a new floor. So for that, we're going to have to go in and totally take out all the tanks. There's 43 tanks currently in his room, 36 10 gallons. So we made it kind of a priority to get the new stand done because it's going to hold 90 10-gallon tanks. So the 36 10-gallon tanks can go in the living room, and then the 40s and the 55s that are in his room, well, those will be able to go in the garage once we get all the tanks out of the garage onto the new stand, because there's like 70 plus new tanks in the garage waiting to go on the new stand. So it's a project.
Brian said, hold up, I came in late. Did you say you shipped to Houston, Texas area?
Yeah, we ship all continental United States. Cannot ship to Hawaii, but we can ship to Alaska, no problem as well. And it's only $15 or free if you spend over $100. TGOEshrimp.com.
Alaska just takes longer.
Yeah.
Lady Diane said that she's got barbecue pork and chicken pesto pizza. That sounds good.
I'm kind of jealous. We were going to do pizza for dinner tonight, and the pizza app was not working, and I don't like to call, so I was like, well, we're going to Moe's, and got burritos instead.
Dr. Anthony said he'll give us a month. That's
right.
it. No longer.
And then
30 days. Countdown now.
Of course, since we we're going to have to move all of the tanks out of Jaden's room, anything in Jaden's room has been marked down $1 that is available on the website. So Yellow King Kong Stardust, Yellow King Kong Hybrids, Yellow King Kong Really Coals, Steel Coals, Red Tibies, Stardust, Tangerine Tigers. I think that's it. I'm not sure, but check out the website. Like I mentioned, they're marked off. I'll also be throwing in way more extras than usual.
Have a good night, Patrick Hardy. It is a shrimpy party in here. Hello, Dee Dee. Your package went out today. What?
Who's the member? How did we not have a member thing go off?
Oh. I don't know why that
I'm
didn't
just
go
impatient. It's right there.
Welcome to the
thing.
team, Jenny Lynn. I am in the wrong thing.
Well, much appreciated. We don't have a sticker nearby on hand either to show off.
Nope, it's gone.
All right. Well, anybody who is a member to the channel, they get a special members only sticker. So that was mentioned before, and I was going to say something, forgot all about it. I went into left field somewhere. But you do get a little holographic sticker that Shelby got die cut. So the only way to get it is to be a member. It also comes with a 10% off code to our website, tgoeshrimp.com. And we're hoping to do other member things in the future as well.
Don't forget to email us when you become a member. Email us your first and last name, address, and everything so we can send your little goodies in the mail. And
you can email us at granteater@gmail.com.
That might help.
Yeah. I guarantee that one of the mods has also thrown it down below.
Yeah.
If not, please. And thank you.
Yeah.
So we need some shrimp questions now.
Oh, they already got it. See? Way ahead of us before we even said anything.
Awesome. I knew it. I knew it was there. You guys are just too good to me.
Hello, Aaron Jenkins. I totally hear you on the app not working. I do the same thing. My wife hates that I won't call. We both won't call, so we know we're just gonna go somewhere else.
If I don't call, or if I call in, then I probably won't get my points. And I got all the points on the app, and that adds up to free pizzas. And I'm not cheap, but I take my free stuff. I'm a little cheap, I guess. When it comes to pizza,
not a bad thing.
It's delivery, not.
We're cheap on the right places. So I do have 5. They're all alive. Okay, sorry, that just made me so happy. I was worried I was missing a couple fish. They just hide very well. No, I said I just can't find them in the moss.
There's a ton of moss in that tank. That tank is 80% moss.
Yeah, you never know though. They're really friendly goodies, so it's hard when they don't come out. It makes me sad.
There's got to be like not a disease, but like a mental illness that's like lost fish, syndrome or something like that. Because you
mental
freak out.
illness?
Not mental illness, a syndrome. I don't know
It's
what to say.
mental illness, isn't it? Sorry. Hello, welcome in, Bob. Oh man. Snoop, get that discount. Scuba Steve said no fish with shrimps. So I disagree with that statement. I think you could put fish with shrimps, certain fish.
All right. So here's how I put it. If it fits in a fish's mouth, it will be food. And a lot of the shrimp, when they're babies, fit in almost all fish's mouths. So it's to the point where there's a few fish like the Pygmy Quarries, the auto cats, and stuff like that you could possibly keep. But the Pygmy Quarries, for example, like the school, and they like to go in and out of all the little tiny hiding spots that the pregnant female shrimp or buried shrimp like to go and hang out as well. So when they're stressing them out and scaring them with like potential predators flying around, also one that's going to eat its babies, there's a high chance that they could absorb the eggs or not get pregnant at all. And I always say if you have 10 cycles of eggs every year without fish, you're probably going to have less cycles if you put fish in. But if you're not wanting to breed, or you want maybe to breed a little bit and your goal is to feed the fish basically a free source of food, and you want your fish to eat some of the babies, then yeah, do it. But again, certain fish you could keep, like the threadfin rainbows, ember tetras. I think we did a nano fish series video. Did we? No. Was that a live stream for the aquascapes and we just talked about fish?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's another video for another day of all the nano fish that can go with shrimp. But there are some good ones out there. Any like Resbora is pretty good too.
And make sure it's heavily planted, or like lots of little caves or something.
And I also recommend starting the shrimp off first and then do the fish. If you can get the colony of shrimp already breeding before you put the fish in, that you have a way nicer or higher percentage of success rate. If you put the fish in first and then put the shrimp in, chances are they're going to think you're putting in live food into the tank and they're going to hunt them down and eat them. If that's your only option and that's the way you have to do it, turn the lights off, do it at nighttime, then put the shrimp in. But you're pretty much feeding them.
Welcome in, Daniel. And James asked, do you breed any boas? I don't see them on the site.
It's because I keep them all for myself. Yeah. The price on boas for the amount of shrimp that get bred out of the galaxies, I don't have like a true breeding line of boas. We don't import or anything like that. So no, I don't have any boas for sale. We have them. We sell our Galaxy Pintos from time to time, just not the boas. We keep those as the breeders. They're the nicer shrimp.
Welcome to the team, Stephen P.
One of these days, you should have enough time to add a bunch of shrimp to the tank.
I really do not have time. I can't even get my fish water changes done with building the new stand and doing everything else. We have to work, and in Florida, we have to work around the rain. So it's not fun to figure out when I'm going to be able to, because it rains, like sometimes it'll rain in the morning and in the afternoon and just will be dry in the middle. It's not fun.
Sometimes it rains sporadically all day long.
Mm-hmm. And look like clear skies and it'll be raining like an hour. It's ridiculous. You're like, all right, get everything out. And then all of a sudden a storm just builds up like 10 miles away. And you're like, great, 30 minutes of work. I'm going to have to put it all back. I had a next one. Hello, Malcolm. Ooh, Dee Dee's a 3-month member. That is awesome. I think that's when we started our memberships. Okay, there is a bug. It's driving me crazy. Gotta love when you leave the door open for 2 seconds in Florida. They just want to all come in. They're like, welcome. Verily says, I've lost my mystery snail syndrome. Yeah. Dee Dee said, are there other shrimp for sale that are not on the website yet? A lot of times there are.
No, not that I can think of. No, everything in Jaden's room that's not on the website, I'm like they're Project Shrimp or something like that. So
yeah, those Bobaltis are definitely not going up on the website.
Yeah, so the website has been really up to date. I'm surprised at how kept up on top of things we have been, because up until this year, the website has just been like, oh, I need pictures. I'm like, well, here's some pictures on the website. They're like 4 years old, but that's the best I got without looking through 5,000 pictures on my phone.
It's bad. Well, here's the thing, we take good pictures. We have immaculate pictures, but not every shrimp looks like that. A beautiful picture that we take. So then people are like, well, why does mine look different? And it's like, well, because they're not all the same quality. They're gonna be great quality, but just different colors.
So I want you to expect like meh, and then get ooh, and be like, ah.
Stop. That was a good description. So Killer Kitty said, I got wild neos from you guys, and they've been the most entertaining active shrimp I've ever had. Love them, and thank you for itty bitty babies. Love it.
Yep, babies are free. I don't bother getting them off my fingers. With the neos outside, we just catch them in the nets, and I just kind of roll my finger in the net, and then I count all of the juveniles, and then I stick my finger in the cup, and then they all fall off.
Yeah, especially with wilds, we usually have an abundance of wilds. So even the orders that went out today, I caught a little too much.
And you didn't even let me catch the ones inside like I wanted to.
I know.
We got a Skittles tank inside. Somebody wanted to do this like little. It was so stupid. It was just a little Easter egg with a bunch of little Skittles shrimp. The video did horribly, so I don't know why I even bothered.
You're annoying, honestly. Someone come get him. Bob said, what's better and why? Fur shrimp? Sponge filter? What's
better for
shrimp?
Fire shrimp. Oh, okay.
Fur shrimp.
All right.
Sorry, sponge filter or
the matin filter or
okay.
Yeah,
we're getting there.
Filter. Either one is going to be fine, but I prefer the sponge filters because they're easier to clean, and they're cheaper, and they're efficient, and they work really, really well. So every single one of the new tanks that we'll be setting up will be sponge filter, except for the scape tanks. So.
And I'm so excited. Grant's going to get me that sink outside so I can clean all my sponge filters. Make it so much easier. Laura says, I have chili raspberries and pygmy quarries in my Skittles tank.
And with neos, like they can outbreed and you know what I mean, compete with the fish, but not something I would do with the Caradina shrimp.
Only shrimp, but I do want to eventually get Bristlenose for my Skittle tank. So we do keep, as long as they are smaller, Bristlenose plecos, and you give them plenty of caves, shrimp do fine with them. No problem.
We should be getting some Bristlenose plecos in on the website.
Oh, but
by the end of the month too.
But warning, do feed them, like give a couple separate piles, because we have seen plecos suck up babies, and they don't do it intentionally. They just happen to be eating at the pile, and those things just vacuum, suck up anything next to them. So I would just recommend feeding them in sections, so hopefully it doesn't happen.
All right, so the Danios and the Guppies are gonna be a little aggressive, but it is possible if you have a nice planted tank. Like if somebody at the Triple Crown like overbagged a bunch of plants that were like on the verge of melting, and you just happen to have a bunch of plants on hand because they just gave them to you, then you could probably fill out a tank that with enough plants that the shrimp could hide out from those fish. Yes, it's doable.
Yeah, I think that's funny. We've had mixed reviews. I mean, in ponds, a lot of times the shrimp will be able to get away from the guppies, but in a smaller 10-gallon tank, most likely the guppies are going to demolish those shrimp. So I would not do it in a smaller tank in a bigger volume. Like if you do a 55, you could definitely have some schooling fish that prefer the top of the water and have some shrimp below. But that would probably be your best way. I mean, you can keep them inlers too. Inlers don't seem to bother shrimp at all.
Yeah,
They're
the
kinda
smaller the
slow.
fish, the better.
Oh, yeah. Okay, he corrected it now. Benjamin says, my Skittle tanks is also a grow out for my baby fish. That's also a great idea. And if they start to grow up faster than you can get the baby fish out, then they just get a free snack and they get bigger. Welcome in, Wheels. Right? Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was Weasels for a second.
You got to bring that one up.
I'm going.
Okay.
I am going as fast as I can. Have you ever tried to breed a mama shrimp?
All right.
Answer the question.
No.
Wow.
I mean, we haven't really tried, but I've gotten Amanos where they've shown the buried eggs, and I don't know if we've ever thrown them into the brackish water or not, but it is so much work for a $3 or $4 shrimp that I just never wanted to go through all the effort to get it done. It's on my bucket list. Like one day, if it's on the Breeders' Award program sheet and it's extra points or something like that, I'll get it done. But for us as a business, it doesn't make a lot of sense to take up so many tanks and so much room when we have 304 tanks that we really shouldn't be doing it. Because what you need to do is you need to take the go ahead.
Welcome to the team, Mark.
You take the female when she's pregnant in fresh water and you let her do her thing, and she'll release all the babies. And when she releases all the babies, you take her out of the jar, put her into the tank, and then you take the jar with all the larvae and you put that into salt water or brackish water, and then they need to feed on a special type of plankton, and then they'll grow up and morph out of their larva stage into shrimp, and then you move them into fresh water. The baby survival rate is super, super low. It's just a lot of work, and almost all of the shrimp in the hobby are wild caught. They just produce so much in the wild. They have like 1,000 eggs. I'm not sure.
It's quite a bit. Aaron said, I keep autos with my cherries and they seem to coexist pretty well. Scuba C said, okay, no shrimp for me. I'll maybe get a small shrimp only tank in the future.
Yeah, another thing is we did if you check out our TikTok for the PNW customs tank, we did a little tiny small scape. And really, if you want to do freshwater and a little planted tank, the only thing like really good in there is like some endlers or some shrimp. And we will be setting some of those up and selling some of them at the Keystone Clash, possibly some at AGA. I might even offer some of them on the website, fully scaped, because we know how to ship them and they should survive.
Casimir K, welcome in, said, I've tried Neos several times and lose them to what I think is bad molts. There's a white line between the tail and the carpus.
Well, first question is where did you get the shrimp? Did you get them from a local fish store or an importer, or did you get them from a breeder? The second thing is, how often are you doing your water changes? And do you know the total dissolved solids of the tank and the water going in the tank?
I don't know what this question is for. What website did you use for yours? But
our website to use to make our website, BigCommerce.
Nick said, I have a lot of blue diamond babies in with guppies. There's also a lot of hiding places in grasses, Christmas moth, driftwood, and cloverwood.
Yeah. You got to have as much little tiny nooks and crannies as possible for the babies to grow up.
Bob said, I tried Neos with my endlers and never end up making it. Population just dies off slowly. Yes.
It's also one of those things where like you got to figure out how temperamental the colony is. Some of them are going to be super aggressive. It's going to be like a betta fish. Some of them are going to totally ignore the shrimp. Some of them are going to hunt them down like a territory thing, like not even eat the shrimp and just kill them, like somebody's been.
What? Oh, my beta?
Murdered.
I wasn't listening to what you were saying. I was reading.
Even eat them.
Oh, yeah. It was just playing with them like it was a cat. Like the wild betas, I'm telling you, they are mean. They are mean. Oh, my beta, the fish that I do have, even though they're gourami, they are a wild beta. It's weird. They're mouth brooding wild betas.
You know, your tequilas haven't produced any babies since I fed them shrimp. Should I toss them in?
No. Welcome in, MTS. Spad says, honestly, I'm glad you don't import. I was going to buy from another popular shrimp place, but they actually do a lot of importing. Glad I found you guys.
So as far as I know, I'm the only, well, we are the only, all right, so Shelby has a job, so that's why I say I, but we are the only ones who are making a living off of just breeding shrimp. Everybody else, I mean, Rob and the Bloomfields, they do too. I don't know if they import themselves, but they sell a lot of shrimp food to make up for and make the shrimp food for not having to import in and make ends meet.
I thought you were going to talk a little bit longer.
I can talk about.
So sorry. I'm so sorry. But I was going to look up something real quick. But Rob said if you want to cool shrimp, snatch up those Stardust. They are crazy active. I call them my savages.
Yeah, they are those and the raccoons. They are super aggressive. The thing about Stardust is they kind of all look ugly as could be as juveniles and adult males. The females can even look pretty ugly at times, but when they get pregnant, they just glow, they shine, their dots come out, the galaxy, the stardust kind of pattern that they get named for really starts to shine. So, are you looking for your stardust picture?
Yep.
Oh, you're going the hard route. You're going to be ages.
No, it was right here a minute ago. Maybe it is too far.
I don't know.
I swear it was so much easier earlier. Okay. We'll get on to the next one. So,
all right.
Welcome in, Jenna P. It was so great meeting you.
Though. If you go to our website, tgoeshrimp.com,
it doesn't have like
yes,
the good
it does.
picture.
It has the juvenile picture, and then it has the really nice pictures to show what the buried females look like. And if you're scrolling through, you see the juveniles first. But if you go into the pictures,
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Crypt Keeper asked, "What are Stardust a cross of?" They're
not a cross. They're a wild type shrimp from King Kong. Go to our website.
It's right here. I promise you. I'm being stubborn.
I promise you it's on our website, and you should just go there because that's where
way.
people would be able to go and find it themselves too.
Oh, I don't
You're
believe
killing me, Holmes.
You're killing me. Hello, Jerome. Dee Dee, you did just get some Stardust, and they were really nice. I hate letting them go, honestly. And we actually have several different tanks, and some of them have different color patterns than the other ones. Yours came out of ones that particularly have more blue in them, so I like those a lot.
Shelby,
I hope you enjoy them. Clearly. So if there's anything wrong, you know who to blame. Anthony says, I have a pallet of matte and filter material that I purchased from Swiss Tropicals about 7 years ago.
I meant to buy some filters off of them at the Triple Crown, and I totally forgot. I was going to do it Sunday while Lucas Bretz was at the auction, but he got through the auctions way faster than I thought he would. So...
Yep, and Rob answered that question too.
All right.
and you can talk about the giveaway.
So the giveaway will
See,
be
that's not the good
for
picture.
what?
That's not the good one.
That is the good one.
That's an okay, decent picture on our
I
website.
thought that was the good one.
No, that's a cool one on our website. That's a good variety, but continue
Not the
with
best
the
one.
giveaway.
All right, so the giveaway will be for 10 Tangerine Tigers or Yellow King Kongs, or I could do 5 Stardust if we wanted to as well. Basically, these are shrimp out of Jaden's room that needs to, all the tanks out of there need to come out and be put up on the new stand that's being built. And, you know, because it's kind of risky moving the shrimp, I'd rather promote them, give some away, sell as many as I possibly can, so that way when we do move them, if any of them die, it creates less of an issue. See, that's not a good of a picture.
Oh, it's so much better.
That is
Well,
not.
let me save it anyways.
I mean, why don't you just screen share? Bring it up right there. I don't think it's nearly as nice of a picture, though.
It is definitely nice.
No.
It's a nice picture.
It's all right. But the other one is there's like no
That's how
transparency to it.
Yeah. Well, the other one's like a darker, so but
Yeah.
like you'll see these will be kind of like translucent. You'll see a little bit of dots, but when they get buried up like this, they'll get really pretty in the blues and pinks and stuff. So one of the prettiest shrimps.
I think the
All
other
that
one's
for
nicer,
nothing.
though. I think
This
you
one?
should have shared that
Okay.
one.
So
You should
this
share
is...
that one and then leave it to the people to vote which one
All right.
is nicer. So I say
that's
it's
the other
this one.
Can we zoom in on that?
I don't know.
Probably not. I don't know how to do things like that. Oh, maybe that helped. I don't think so.
I don't know if they saw any of that either.
All right.
So
I mean, that one's a cool picture, but the other one's prettier.
that is why we're giving away some shrimp. And then, of course, they're on their website, tgoeshrimp.com. They're all discounted price.
When did we go to that many people?
I mean, it's been a minute.
Oh,
We definitely need to do the giveaway. We'll probably
Do
start
it
it
in an hour.
We'll start it at an hour. We'll let it run for 15 minutes, and then we'll draw. And then maybe we'll let it run for 15 minutes and draw it again because there's so many people here. I wasn't expecting this.
Right. Thank you for joining us.
Might as well draw twice.
Snoop said the release I got from you guys a while ago are about to burst any day. 4 buried females with so many eggs. It's so exciting. I actually hate finding buried ones because I'm patiently waiting. It seems like the longest amount of time to wait.
See, I'm like the complete opposite because we did chameleons, and I am like mentally scarred from trying to like wait for the chameleon eggs to hatch. So, yeah, the eggs from the shrimp are just lovely at 30 to 40 days. It could be 50. I wouldn't care. We have so many tanks. It's like, here's some new babies. Here's some new babies. There's some new fish.
I do like photographing the buried females, so they just seem to shine. Like they legit glow like a pregnant woman would. Scuba said, I got pretty decent tank with a lot of plants and hiding spots. I'll send you a picture of what I'm thinking about when I get some shrimps in.
Glad to hear it.
Okay. I don't know if I read that right.
Wow.
Oh no, those plants died on Scuba Steve.
Listen, don't be upset. They were melting. I was gonna give them away to somebody at the expo, and I knew that you lived locally and you had the best shot at those plants. So in the future, I probably won't be bringing any of those in bags. We're gonna bring those and leave them in the tank, fully submerged. So that way they have a better chance of thriving. Also, we're gonna quarantine them for longer.
Hello, Ebor Millie. And no, you did not miss it.
No, not yet.
He said he still appreciated it. Y'all guys hooked me up. I'm saying this so weird. Is it getting that
We're a
later?
full Rico
right?
behind them.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
That's a full Rico.
Lies.
That's a full Rico.
I know, I'm trying. Hello, Joseph Stanley. You're not late. You're just in time. And we're going to start it at the hour. I know that the other stream runs about an hour into ours. So Like we start ours in an hour into theirs if you want to get technical. But yeah, so I figured at the hour would be the best time to start it. Hello, Matt. You are at the dog park here now. Oh, yeah, we already answered that question.
He's probably home
I
by
know.
now.
Keyboard says, I have thousands of cherries and guppies from tub breeding. I can't sell them. Well, I need better grade guppies and shrimp, I guess. Most likely.
Or discount them and sell them as culls, because you can sell 1,000 of the worst grade of red cherries for $1 a piece. Somebody will buy them.
Lady Diane started her neos with a 40 with guppies, plecos, mystery snails, all breeding.
Yeah, so if you guys have been following the series where we've been helping Eddie save his shrimp room, a lot of it will be fish, shrimp, mystery snails, plecos, guppies, all of them breeding together. Like, that is a great combination right there.
Scuba Seed PMW was exactly what I was thinking, but I might pick a bag of shrimp from Ya in Chicago. It wouldn't hurt if I try it. Worst thing, I give the fish a $30, $50 snack.
Are you
That's
gonna
how
be?
I feel.
Are you gonna be at the AGA, or are you just going to Aquashella Chicago? Because we will not have a booth for Chicago Aquashella. It is Aquascape competition, fully locked and loaded on that, and then we've got the shrimp contest on Sunday. So it's just not doable for us. Eddie won't be able to make it, so we're gonna pass on the booth this time.
We only ship in the U.S. for now. Sorry.
Yeah, sadly,
Hopefully
the
one of these
giveaway
days
will
Canada.
only be for people in the U.S. I'm sorry, Jamie. If you win, I will send you another bag of Aquachar.
He's gonna be up to his neck and it's like, what am I gonna do with all of this? Like, start building an Aquachar sculpture or something. MTS said Shelby as the in-house sponsored Aquascaper. Grant's really salty about that, by the way.
Yeah.
Can you explain? I'm gonna get you that shirt that says "salty at work." Can you explain how competitions work? Do you set it up ahead? Who supplies the plants? All that stuff. So that is a multitude. That's gonna put us way Rico's behind. I'll try to answer this question.
Wait, is that a shrimp
No.
contest question?
No,
or
obviously
aquascape?
aquascaping
All right.
competitions. Obviously, you
All right.
are the go-to for the shrimp contest. I've never
You
even
set
entered.
up the shrimp contest. So.
Right, but Aquascaper. So it depends on the competition. Obviously, there's so it was different for the first Aquashella to the next Aquashella. The first Aquashella, we got to bring our own stuff. We did want to plan the aquascape out before we got there, but that didn't work out very well. We kind of knew what we were going to do, but we built that all there for the first one with Brian, Chance, Grant, and me. And then all the plants were supplied by us. A lot of the epiphytes were Chance, and we brought the bulbitis, and then Brian had the fish and stuff like that. So then the second one, they changed the rules. So they made it where everything was provided by the escaping contest. So like the rock and the plant, or the not
rock
the
and
plants,
the wood came from Pisces.
Yeah. I don't think we need to get into that
Okay.
detail. And then the wood, which was from multitude of people, it was a couple
All from
different
Pisces.
people. Was it?
Yeah, it was all from Pisces. The
Oh.
plants came from.
There was another place. What was that banner? There was a banner next to us. The whole time it was right next to us.
It was just Pisces and Fluval. The Fluval aquascaping contest.
Oh,
Fluval. There's a $200 entry fee, and Fluval provided the tank, lights, filter, heater, and a bunch of aquascaping tools and all the substrates.
Yeah. So, but we supplied a lot of the plants for that one too, because they didn't get the plant people to the last minute. And when we're going to the Keystone Clash, I believe everything's provided.
I don't even know. I gotta ask.
We got different rules for each one, so
gotta figure that out.
once you enter, you'll know the rules. You'll know whether you have to provide or not.
I
So
gotta message Scotty, or I just gotta look at the thing we signed up
yeah,
for.
a lot of real aquascapers will be upset if they don't get their own things to choose from, because you're not going to always have dragonstone or mountain stone or elephant stone, especially elephant stone. You're not going to be able to have those provided by certain companies. So when you go into a bigger aquascaping, you want something that you know how to work with, not glitter rock that is kind of hard to break up, kind of hard to work with. I like the sparkly part, but when you can't break it up and I'm literally about to break my ankle trying to smash these rocks, it's a little dangerous. So a lot of aquascapers like their own own stuff to work with, like you would in a professional aquascaping. But we could talk about that more probably Wednesday on our aquascaping live stream. Aaron, welcome in. What substrate is best for shrimp and bristlenose?
So for the both of them, it really depends on what kind of shrimp. We had bristlenose on our Brightwell substrate in with our Caridina shrimp. It's actually not in with our Caridina shrimp. It was an old Caridina tank. It just happens to have bristlenose on it. You don't want something that's really sharp because they do go around the bottom and like to siphon, the algae and biofilms that are growing on top of the gravels and rocks and stuff like that. The samurai soil substrate from Carib Sea would be a great one, but it doesn't really matter too much as long as it's not super sharp substrate.
Welcome in, Robert from Ray Aquatics.
What's up, man?
Scuba Seed, I mean, you do breed shrimp. I'm surprised y'all buy fish food. My fish are too small to be eating shrimp. I mean, I could feed babies, but those would be expensive.
I can sell 10 culls and pay for all the fish food for like a week.
Right.
So
or a month. Like, we don't have to use much for their small little bellies. Skull, you have tequilas. I have a bunch of them. Yes, those are the ones that are breeding the easiest for me for some reason. I don't know. I have 2 pregnant females again. My babies that we had gotten are also grown up, and one has already got babies in the stomach, and it is yay big. So I'm very surprised. And then I actually have 10 to 15 babies in the tank from my first batch. So a lot of tequilas. I'm going to run out of room here.
And I knew Rob didn't homebred. I said
homebred.
You, but it's not. It's a little easy to subsidize some of your income because you do sell a lot of the shrimp food.
You were questioning the imports. You didn't know. That's why.
I was more questioning besides Rob. I knew Rob. Yeah. I knew Rob didn't import.
Dee Dee said it was great having you 2 on the Aquatic Morning Show this morning. Thank you.
I would like to make it a habit to get on there on Mondays.
If we can. Some Mondays are a little bit more hectic, but welcome in, Zen Ginger.
I don't know. I think today was pretty hectic. If we were able to make it today, we should. But there's always more hectic.
Welcome in, Lonnie. Your package went out today, too. A pallet of what? What did you say a pallet of?
I don't know.
Substrate?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Oh, no. It wasn't that long ago. See, we're not that far behind. 9:40. What time is it? Oh, we're 10 minutes behind.
That's
we're
13.
We're trying.
Less than a Rico, though.
Welcome in, Big Shrimpin'. I got to know what we got a pallet of. Welcome in, Doug Mates. New people. It's nice to see. MTS said, I ordered a saw so I can start building stands. Nice. Grant needs 4K.
I think we need to go ahead and buy the upgraded StreamYard. I don't know if this camera even shoots in 4K on this laptop, though.
No.
No?
No.
Dang.
We spent a lot of money on this laptop for nothing. It's
not for nothing. I mean,
it gets the job done, I guess. It's just not great. Joseph said, I'm set up for Neos, not Caridina. If I win, I need to have time to set up RO tank.
No, so the Tangerine Tigers, the Yellow King Kongs, and the Stardust that are all part of the giveaway can take both hard water and softer Caradina water. So these are something that anybody could win in the giveaway, except for Jamie in Canada.
Okay. See, Dee Dee likes the light colored one. Thank you, Dee Dee. On my side. Yeah.
That's where we're at. All right.
Yeah. The first one better.
Oh,
Hot. The other one's pretty. The problem with the second one is the lighting is terrible. Like the shrimp is a good quality, but if we had a higher light instead of the lower, I think the ISOs were really low on that one. Or is it high? It's been so long since I've messed with that camera.
Jerome's on my team.
Yep.
Oh, Dr. Anthony knows what he's talking about. See,
Stop.
he knows. He knows.
So it's clearly the men, you know.
I mean,
So,
spell.
oh no, Snoop did. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start tallying this up. Let's see who wins.
So far, you're up by like 3.
See, yeah, both very different. So both, yes. See, I agree too. It's hard to choose on this one. Scuba says, "Can I win twice?" Y'all, no, I'm.
Listen,
the
you
champ.
won. You won at ACA. You can win here. That's you winning twice, right? You can. You can do it.
Welcome in, Xanda Doodoo.
I think you could win twice though. You entered in both of the giveaways tonight.
You could.
It saved money on me for having to ship them out. So yeah, if you win twice, all power to you.
Welcome in, Robert West. Said, new here. My order of shrimp were awesome. Thank you.
I wonder if how you found the channel. Was it the little sticker in the box? Is it working?
Yeah,
welcome to the channel.
Let's see what's working. Oh. See, this is when what we need is James needs to teach us how to do those little dancing emojis. So when I take forever, I could just play that and distract people from me reading all the comments to make sure I don't miss people.
Well, I usually have like a list of things that I can talk about.
That
so.
like an hour ago. He's like, really? You're expecting me to still be here? Oh no, Lady Diane, my plants melted too, but the mosses are doing great. Oh.
Well, message me what plants melted. I'll take care of that.
Matt says it's not my fault. I forgot. We're Rico behind again, so we could just blame him anyways. I told him, it's always the man's fault, so he should just get used to it. I should make that a shirt.
I try to tell Jaden, I'm like, look, man, you're going to get blamed for a lot of things that are just not your fault. You just got to deal with it, buddy.
Yes, I did mean that stream. So that's probably why we got a lot more people this time. He did end early. That did make sense. We are 2 minutes till.
Oh yeah.
2 minutes till. We're gonna get there. Hello, Energize Aquatics. Welcome in.
I was trying to say we're 13 minutes behind still.
Snoop said, "Poor Canada." I know, it sucks so bad. I want to visit there. It'd be nice if I could take everything with us. Just be like, they're just shrimp.
And then Smoochie's comment, I'm on your site with the Sulu SA shrimp. What do they look like? Well, there's so many different types of Sulu SA shrimp, but we need
on
to
Facebook?
know. Yeah, it's just a tab. There's nothing there. Back to the giveaway, the thing. We have Malala shrimp that need to go on the website. They're kind of like clear. They don't have a lot of color to them at all, but those are the only Sulu SA shrimp that we'll have available anytime soon. We do have buried blue-legged posos and white orchids, and then we have baby black galaxies. So there's some ones that we'll have in the future, but we won't be selling those anytime this year.
Scuba Steve said, that sucks, but I'll be in Aquashella, Chicago. It'll probably be my last event of the year. No, there's not many more after that.
Were you at the Florida Aquashella? Man. Hopefully you can make it next year's too.
All right. And Jamie said, I'll take Aquachar every time.
Yeah. He knows it's good.
Lady Diane says, I need Aquachar. My list is always growing. Spaz asks, so do you guys breed the mystery snails or do you buy here and there from sources? My local fish store snail tank was in very rough shape and would rather not risk it.
We've been getting our mystery snails from our local clubs, but they haven't bred for us yet, so we haven't had any of them to offer. I don't like to be the middleman. I have accepted that there is a market for homebred fish and stuff in our area, and they're unable to go through and ship them out themselves, so they've reached out to us. It is giveaway time, so hashtag TGOE to get started. This will be for 10 Tangerine Tigers or 10 Yellow King Kongs or 5 Stardust Shrimp. You can pick. We'll ship them out to you. Your choice. What were we talking about before?
Mystery snails.
Oh, yeah. The fish. So there's some really good breeders of fish in our local clubs, as well as Richard Reynolds. He's one of our regulars on the channel. He is not feeling well, so hopefully if you're out there, Richard, you're feeling better today. But they have a bunch of Bristlenose. There's another guy, Shane, who breeds peacocks. And because I ship out with Shelby 20 to 60 boxes a week, it's just a little extra to add on to the website and ship out a few extra boxes. We just got to get a little bit better at catching fish.
Matt, you gave me a good idea for a little graphic. 2 hours later. It's just going to be my voice saying that too. Because I don't want any copyright,
I thought you would have one for every time I say I and it's supposed to be we. It's
just that would be a good one.
I thought that's what you were going to say.
Smacks you in the face. It's we.
I feel like I got hit in the ear so hard by Shelby today. It was an accident, but I was like, Jesus,
no,
Shelby.
It wasn't an accident.
Jesse from Science Gal Aquatics, he's going to be like, hey, man, where'd you get your cauliflower? And I look at Shelby and go, Shelby?
Yeah, right. I can never hit that hard. Maybe. Energize says new to the hobby, but I'm currently working on my fish room, and thanks to Grant and Shelby, I'm adding a shrimp rack. Yeah, a whole rack. Yeah,
that's what I like to hear.
I like it. If we're not encouraging people to get more shrimp, but we don't know what we're doing here. We're just not doing the right thing. He reverted to the old way of saying fluval.
So, there's fluval, fluvel, or fluval.
You are next to the guy. We're staring there talking to him for hours and never asked. Never asked. Disappointment. You should all be disappointed.
But I think it depends on where you're at. I think in the UK they might say fluval.
Yeah.
Because I saw another commercial for fluval and it was fluval or something. I don't know.
This is America. We pronounce everything wrong. Okay?
We do what we want.
We'll start posting it soon.
How's it going, Kevin?
Thanks for the answer. Welcome in, Kevin. It was great hanging with you. Hope you're doing well, too. Snoochie Boots said I googled Sulawesi shrimp and see 2 colors. Are yours the white spotted red ones or the red with the white stripe looking ones? We got both of those.
Yeah, we have both of those, but those will not be
Harlequin.
the ones for sale. The ones for sale are the Malala, Malawa. They are very, very easy to breed compared to the other Sulawesi shrimp. But, oh yeah, actually it's a nice picture too.
Mm-hmm. I just saw it a minute ago.
It kind of brings out their transparent colors. It doesn't show a lot, but yep, that's one.
I guess I should just open the tab.
It's a lot easier.
I guess so. Once you learn it, it is getting a little bit easier. Sharing the screen. Those are the Malawa shrimp that we will have. Those will be the first ones for sale.
Yeah, they're kind of ugly, but if you want to start up a Sulu SA tank, they do seem to do better with the more varieties. There's like, I don't know, 39 different varieties of Sulu SA shrimp that all live in the same lake and they don't crossbreed with one another. So they are kind of cool.
Snoop said, I saw Grandin clip from someone's video and it was 8 beautiful seconds of rocks smashing.
Where am I at?
Yeah. Is it the one where he's like on the live stream doing the little tank, or is it with the big tank? We need to know, because I'm not going to wait 8 beautiful seconds watching that one from the other one, but the big tank, yeah.
So another thing for us to talk about is I didn't get any footage of the shrimp contest. However, Poseidon's Pets, Kyle, he did post a video of the shrimp contest on his channel. So the other thing is we didn't get any like good pictures or footage of the aquascape contest because we were doing it. And so if anybody has footage or sees us anywhere, please let me know. Send us the link. I'd be much appreciated. I just can't watch everybody's footage.
Right.
I was in Lucas Brett's video yesterday, and it's just of like 4 or 5 seconds of me on the top of the rafters before the Triple Crown.
I gotta look at that. All right. Bob asked, what size Brightwell substrate do you use? And do you see a difference between the shrimp between the Rio Cafe and the Rio Oscuro? And yeah.
You want to answer it?
I was going to answer it because you're going to talk for 10 minutes about Grant or watching the UFC. So, I just don't want to hear you talking for 20 minutes straight. But yes, there is an importance to the size of the granules. So the smaller the better, so that the babies aren't getting underneath the bigger ones. So obviously,
if you've ever seen the front of the tank with large granules and the shrimp, the baby is like kind of like made its way and it's burrowing, eating all the little good stuff that fell down below. Well, just imagine that's happening throughout your entire tank, not just the viewing section. And then like some mystery snail or Malaysian trumpet snail comes in and just collapses, and now there's no way for the baby shrimp to get out, and it's probably going to suffocate and die down there. So the smaller the better for that reason. And then the Rio Cafe is brown, the Rio Oscuro is black. And what's the difference?
I'm going to punch you in the throat.
I'm just trying to run through it.
And he watches the UFC. It's about to happen in his own house at this point. Yeah, run through it.
Well, what's better though for the shrimp?
Depends on the shrimp.
No.
Yes, it does.
I mean, if you're viewing the shrimp, yeah, but the cafe seems to be like 0.2 on average higher on pH. So if you want really low pH, go with the black. Yeah, I watched Usman get knocked out.
He's about to get knocked out.
I watched Luke retire. It was a great night.
We are really a full Rico behind. Did we really get that far behind again? Yes, we did. Almost 20 minutes again. But we are a 5. Well, no. Okay. Math is terrible. 7 minutes till we announce the winner, pick the winners.
We can catch up by then. Let's make it a goal.
A pallet of matte and filter. That's crazy. Okay.
That was we didn't get a pallet. I'm like, I got a pallet of like different stuff, but not like a full pallet of something. That'd be crazy. But matte and filters, that makes sense. I want that pallet of 10-gallon tanks at Petco.
They're probably not there. MTS said, can I use distilled water instead of RO water?
So I need to do a video on this, but I've had a couple people tell me that their distilled water had like 30 TDS in it. I've had some people tell me it came out 0. So one day we need to just go to the dollar store and Walmart and Target and buy as many different brands of distilled water and test all the TDSs.
Hashtag TGOE if you have not entered.
We haven't even caught up to the hashtags yet, Shelby.
DD said, what is a fishbone?
Fishbone is a pattern on a Pinto where the back line goes head to tail, and then there is stripes going down the ribs of the body, and makes a little fishbone pattern. I guess you could have like Thai Bs and Thai Bs that aren't Pintos that also have the fishbone. So It's just a marking.
Hello, Alan.
What's up, Energized Aquatics?
I already said hello.
Oh.
That was a while ago.
Oh.
The Rico ago. Hello, Leo Aquatics. Welcome in. What's up, Tim? It was
Hey.
great meeting you in Pittsburgh. We'll be up that way again soon, but a little bit further the other way.
I hope you still make it to the Clash, though.
Welcome in, Doug Mate. I might have said hello already. This lady said, good luck at the Canadian border. Can't go there anymore. Oh, no.
I can only imagine what kind of fish or something you're trying to bring back.
Welcome in, Shane. Dee Dee said, the Clash will be my first event ever. I cannot wait to meet you there.
I can't imagine that's your first event, though. You're so involved with everything. Oh, man. I'm glad we're going to make it, though. We could be going to the Skelly Fest in Florida, but who would want to go there when you can go to the Keystone Clash? Am I right?
Scuba said, yeah, I loved being in Florida when it was cold there out here still. Hopefully they have it around February again.
I think it is. That's the word I've been hearing so far, but I haven't heard it from a reliable source. I probably just ask one person to find out.
Probably. Yeah,
There's
we're getting
the
there.
TGOEs.
We're getting there.
Let's go.
I think an American giveaway and a Canadian giveaway, that would be great.
I think if you want to do the work, you could probably meet Crypt Keeper somewhere on the border, and he'll just throw them to you. But you're gonna have to arrange that with him. Oh, no part of that.
Robert says I got a lot of snails, Grant.
Is it my fault? Oh, mystery snails. You let me know, man. I need them.
Since I don't know, are these all Caradina? I can only do Neos. Can I play for someone else when my entry instead, I guess?
I almost asked Robert to send me a list, but I'm pretty sure he already sent me a list. Or was that a list of stuff you're bringing to the Triple Crown? I don't know, Robert. You know me. It's probably best if you just send me a reminder. Oh my God,
where are you? We already talked about this, and I already said Zen's question. Oh my goodness.
No. Somebody else asked the same thing.
Are you going to answer it again?
No, I'm not going to answer it again. They probably heard it when I answered it 10 minutes ago.
Benjamin said I could use a whip graphic.
No, right, I'll answer it again.
Boxers.
Anybody could keep these tangerine tigers that we're giving away. If you can keep fish alive, you can keep the tangerine tigers and the Neos all together, and they won't crossbreed. It's a win-win for everybody. I'm getting shrimp out of the tanks. Let's go.
Doug says I have 2 tanks for shrimp, so hopefully you win two times.
And you can just double up on tangerine tigers if you win both times. I will not be upset. Shelby might, but I will not.
What?
They're your tangerine tigers.
Oh, well, that tank can go. We have another tank.
We got three more.
Thank you. I would redo it with the lowercase. It's just lowercase. I didn't want to make it difficult and make everyone type caps. So it's just hashtag lowercase TGOE. I don't know if it makes a difference. I would just try it twice just in case.
You can't enter twice, so it'll delete a duplicate.
Yeah. So DD says I'm up to 16 shrimp tanks with only one being a duplicate. 15 different types. That is awesome. We're gonna have to talk about that and ramble on about which ones you got.
You gonna enter the shrimp contest anytime soon with those 15 shrimp tanks you got going, or 15 types of shrimp you got going on? You should. We will have way more tanks for the Chicago shrimp contest, and nobody should have any issues shipping to Chicago.
Kevin said, I have the 20-gallon tank and just got in a 15 pound bag of Rio Escuro, should I add Eco Complete either on top or on the bottom?
You don't have to. The 15 bag of Rio Escuro is all you're gonna want to add, unless you're trying to add in more substrate for plants or something like that. You would want the Escuro on top.
Said it would just be a little bit thin if I just used a 15-pound bag of Brightwell. It's
Yeah,
just a
use the
15.
15-pound bag on top.
Bunny Vipers. Oh, welcome in, Bunny Viper. I don't think I said hello. I'm willing to try some, but I don't know how they do.
Well, they would do fine. These things are, I'm telling you, they're tanks when it comes to shrimp. The tangerine tigers, as long as it's not temperature, like super high temps, you can't kill these things, and they breed like crazy.
Oh, we got to pick the first winner.
All
That
right,
went fast. Sorry.
let's go.
All right. Oh, let me
79
share this.
entries.
Hold on.
Van Ness. Last chance.
Last chance. Hurry up.
TGOE.
There's 86 of you. 86, and some of you aren't in there. Let's giveaway tool. Share the screen.
Still 79. There's 90 people
Ready?
watching. One person just jumped in last second. Oh, we got him.
Let's go.
80 entries.
Let's
3,
go.
2, 1, go. I didn't believe it was Sharon for a second. All right,
What?
My
I
Fish
can't
Tank
see.
Aquatics, congratulations. Please send us an email at granteater@gmail.com and we will get those. Also, you got to let us know, do you want tangerine tigers, yellow King Kongs, or the Stardust? And we will get those out to you. And then let's start up another one with a new hashtag.
All right. So, how do you restart? Oh.
Bear with us just a second.
So this one is going to be easier.
No.
What is that?
You went to StreamYard. You go to giveaway. Yeah. All right. Hashtag shrimp.
All right. So now it's hashtag shrimp. Start putting those entries in. We'll catch back up and chat.
We'll probably give that one away at an hour and 40 minutes just because we're a little bit behind on chat. Let's try and catch up.
Not that far behind, man.
Not that far behind.
Mm-mm.
But it's also like I want to give at least 15 minutes. So give a little extra time. So go through and
Laura said 7 Neo tanks. Think I'm ready to go over the line to Caradina.
So,
If you kept 7 tanks alive, why not?
and this is the perfect giveaway for you, or sale if you don't win the giveaway. I'm sorry, shameless plug, but the tangerine. I don't know if I marked the tangerine tigers $1 off.
Well,
I don't
it will
remember.
be you after the
If it's
stream.
not $1 off on sale, I will double check as soon as I'm done with the stream tonight. But they are so hardy, you can put them in with your Neocaridina parameters. As long as the temperature is not above 78 degrees, they shouldn't have any issues. So even if your fish room does get a little bit above, as long as you keep your water nice and clean, your filters clean, they shouldn't have any bacterial issues.
Crip said, Dee, that's awesome. I'm at 11 with a capacity of 3 more. You can fit more than that.
You can find more places. You can convince your significant other that belong over here.
Or yourself. Not everyone has a significant other. Matt said, let's get this giveaway started. Sooner we start, sooner I win.
Well, that's one down. And you lost.
So Dee said, I showed one wall of my fish tanks and shrimp tanks on TN Fish Mafia Sunday night, Bob Kaler's channel. We'll have to check that out.
Yeah, gonna have to go back and view that one. It's so hard to view everybody's streams. We've made so many friends this year from going to all the shows. I try to pop in when I can. I try to listen while we're getting work done, but
Lady Diane caught me. I make sly comments. Some people catch it, some people don't. I'm not wasting 8 beautiful seconds on your rock smashing if it wasn't worth it. when he did the so here's little snippet. You know, we're both creators, but they only give Grant the creators what would I say? All the credit goes to Grant for the creators. So anytime we go to Aquashella, he gets the creators badge. He gets to do all the creators aquascaping and everything. So this time was supposed to be something I do on Sunday. And that got canceled. And I was really, really salty when he got to do something on Saturday and I got to do nothing. So
it was so hot on that stage, though. The AC was off, and I was sweating bullets. And it was a live stream, and I forgot it was a live stream, and I cursed. I was like, it's hot as... And I was like, oh, man, I forgot. I'm in front of all these people with a microphone off to the side here. It was hot. I'm looking forward to Chicago being a little bit cooler.
I wanted to go to Dallas Aquashella, but my planes were fine. When did you think you could get there?
Maybe he has his own private jet, and somebody else was using it.
Maybe that's what it is. There's a plane here. I can't see. Misfit said, that reminds me, I accidentally photobombed Lucas' stream Friday at the Triple Crown. I didn't know it. I did it until I watched the replay of it and saw myself duck down.
Yeah, I kind of like not bothered him, but I knew he was doing his stream, but I was trying to get into the not live stream, but the contest area where the vendors were all, so I could put down my bags of fish that I just won at the auction. And yeah, he caught me as we were walking away.
Said Grant blink twice if she beats you up.
I won't.
Don't believe it.
I can't.
I could never. Stop. Oh. Did you blink more than twice?
Yeah.
Okay, for everybody.
If it was even, though, you know.
Welcome in, Lefty. I saw your name. It almost picked ya. And it was like, nope. I hate when it does that on the giveaway tool. It like picks the person and then it's like, nope, the next one.
Yeah, rolled right by you.
It's sad. Welcome in. Hello, Victor. I think we answered this question now. Benjamin said, my distilled water at Walmart came out at 0 TDS.
Yeah, if it's 0 TDS, then you want to mix it with the right minerals, shoot, go for it. It's just, that would suck having to buy all of our water from Walmart. That would be so many gallons, too many molecules.
We never go to, I don't know if anyone else has their Walmart. It looks like an apocalypse after the COVID. So we don't go there anymore, honestly. Like we'd have to really, really need something for a good deal. And it has to be like now, like
I went
the
for
school clothes
shopping,
or something. Yeah.
And they didn't even have it.
Yeah.
They had one size below what my son needed, and then 10 sizes above. I was like, that doesn't help.
Yeah, ours looks like an apocalypse went through there. It just does not look the same. You can't even find people. You're like, where are the workers? Like it's all self-checkout, and I see like maybe 3 or 4 workers at a time. It's insane to see. It's all going to be robots eventually. And
I don't know.
I'll look that up.
I
think it's...
Somebody help me. I have no idea.
Because you keep calling it the Triple Clash. It's
the Keystone Clash in Pennsylvania. It's like the second to last weekend of September. So it's next month. I'm glad we make you laugh. I'm glad we make somebody laugh.
What?
These two just crack me up.
Morgantown, Pennsylvania. It's at the Holiday Inn Convention Center.
All right. So she says she has 3 fish bones but can't find any more. So there's a little hidden secret on the channel. If you're nice enough to Shelby, she'll let you buy some of her Red Galaxy fish bones that she has. They're not cheap, but they're definitely worth it. the quality of her fish bones definitely like sets her off. Like I'm waiting for the next international show because I know she's jonesing to enter hers in. But like when Jason or Josh or somebody like that comes over to the house, they always are filming her Galaxy Fishbone tanks. Like they are chock block to the brim, packed with nice, big, beautiful, large adults, juveniles, and babies, and all three tanks. Do you have 4 tanks of them going?
Three.
So she's got 3 tanks, just packing with beautiful shrimp. We don't have them on the website because she's always like, I don't want to sell them. And then Alan bought some, and maybe somebody else, and she's like, all right, I can't do this anymore, Grant. I need to leave. I'm going to work. I need you to catch these shrimp and ship them out, and don't tell me which tank you took them out of. I just don't want to know.
Hold on. There is quite a few more people that came in. If you're still watching, it's #shrimp for the next giveaway. Continue. But it's hard for me to give any shrimp away. Like today, actually you finished helping. You caught half of Dee Dee's order. So the blue steels, like there was a few I gave you, and then some of them were just so like it's so hard to give some of them away. I'm like, ooh.
You didn't just get blue steels. You got 10 generation homemade blue steels from us. It is originally Tangerine Tigers crossed with Shadow Pandas, 4th generations. We added in some Missouri genes to get a little bit of those Tangerine Tiger double pigment shadow effect going on. But they produce some of the craziest looking blue crazy shrimp, and the crazy blues are what we're breeding. The blue steels are kind of like an off product, but when you breed them out, you will get really crazy, some metallic colors coming out. So I would be really happy to get those as my blue steels. I'd put them second to Enrico Nico from France. His are a little bit nicer than ours.
Bunny, so Dee Dee can't wait to meet you. Hopefully we get to see you too, Bunny. That'd be cool. Casmary K said, oh yeah, I hope you do go check all the distilled waters. I've never had one come out 0 yet, and those machines that are supposed to refill your bottles with RO are even worse.
Well, the machines, the problem is it's like one person replaces all the filters for the whole area, and they probably only work once a month. I mean, they probably do other things, but they probably just replace the filters once a month.
Big Shrimpin' will be at the Clash.
Oh, very nice.
And we'll have shrimp.
We will not have as many shrimp as we brought to the Triple Crown, but we will. No, I'm not bringing that many shrimp.
We have AGA right after.
Do we? Did we even sign up for that yet?
No.
We may get that.
If anyone wants to help us with that, if you know.
No, Richard responded. Yeah. We just got to sign up.
Oh. Is shrimp salt actual salt or just for GH/KH? Does it affect plants?
So technically it is a salt, but it's not like table salt or iodized salt or anything like that. You have to have it in the water, or else your water would be 0 TDS. So when you're talking about shrimp salts, those are specific minerals just designed to cater to the shrimp. However, like we use the GHKH for our cichlids, we use the GH mix for our discus and a bunch of Shelby's Achilles and other things like that. So just because they're shrimp salts doesn't mean you can't use them for other fish, but they are something the plants need. So it just doesn't really matter how much or what kind of salts you use as much as it does for the shrimp.
I like this comment from Dee Dee. It says, gonna be hugging everyone for sure. If one is not a hugger and see me come and put up the stop sign, I am like that too. Like I awkwardly go in for the hug and I'm like, oh wait, some people don't like that shake. And then they're like trying to hug me and I'm like, okay, this is awkward now. I'm like, pressure.
That was like Mary Page at the Triple Crown. I didn't have a choice. I saw her and I was like, "Oh my God, it's Mary!" And she just jumped right in and gave me a big old hug. And yeah, there was no avoid. I wasn't gonna avoid it anyways. So it's crazy how many people got sick at the Triple Crown, and they were all people we were all around, and magically we didn't get sick.
Crypt Keeper said, "I'll do it. I'll meet someone at St. Lawrence Seaway."
Get a drone.
Aaron Goodfellow said, "How many types of shrimp do you have?"
Over 130. I am not sure exactly how many we have, but we can categorize them into way more than 130 if I want to get super technical, like Red King Kong, Extreme Red King Kong, One Stripe Red King Kong, Two Stripe Red King Kong Panda. Like I could really get into it, but about 130 if I'm not going to rip everything apart into different grades and standards.
Lady told Dee Dee to wear a mask. Honest. Yes, it is. I got sick regardless of the mask. So people will just say it's gonna happen, unfortunately. I wore a mask the whole time I was at one of the Aquashellas around everyone. It didn't help. Unfortunately, you have to get a good mask. Hello, Vibes Aquatics. Welcome in. If you just got here, make sure you do #shrimp. Lefty said the tangerines are the ones I want.
Yeah, I feel bad Lefty wasn't able to get them at the Aquashella.
Malcolm wants tangerine. They're the best, honestly. They're one of my favorites, and I hate to tear this tank down, but it has decided it is time, and we have no time to.
And I'll give Rico Nico #1 blue steels, crazy blues in the world, but I gotta give the Tangerine Tigers to us. I mean, hands down, ours look better than anyone else's photos that are out there. We've won awards with our Tangerine Tigers, and like I'm not even lying, we have not culled those tanks in probably 4 or 5 years. They don't produce anything but nice, vibrant orange shrimp. Now I could change it up and like maybe like breed out and select a breed for more stripes and more dots and stuff like that. I just don't have the time. They're just so nice and orange.
Welcome in, Papa Shrimp.
Once upon a time, I was trying to make my own Yellow King Kongs out of Tangerine Tigers, so that was a lot of work. No problem, Kevin. I'm glad to see you here too, Papa Shrimp. Probably doesn't make a lot of
Dee
sense
has
to people
Tangerine
17
Tigers
minutes
and
ahead.
Blue Dreams together, doing good.
That is like my #1 combo to recommend to everybody, just because like we're here and we have the University of Florida, the Gators, who are orange and blue, but they just do so well together and they pop on the substrate really, really nice.
I'm sorry. This just right now goes, nude, the tease. It's just all like you think
Yeah,
it
because it rolled right past them.
Yeah.
Uh,
Look at we're so
we might
far
be a
behind.
full
That's
Rico
crazy.
behind, but at least we can keep up with the chat 15 minutes ago.
Rigged. Do you know that? I don't know if I've ever told the story on a live stream yet, but I never enter contests because I just don't win. I don't play scratch offs because I just don't win. I don't have luck. It just doesn't work for me. Hard work is the only thing that works for me. So one day I was scrolling during the 12 Days of Christmas that Supreme Gecko puts on with so many people help in the reptile community and stuff. But on Instagram, I entered into the contest, and it was for either a free leopard gecko or a gargoyle. And I entered into it. I'm thinking, like, I'm not going to win. There's like 1,000 people entering this, and no, I'm not going to win.
You better tell us right.
Grant gets the message on Instagram on the Garden of Eater page and was like, "Congratulations, you won!" And like he calls
What's your
me
address
up.
for your free leopard gecko? And I'm going, Shelby, what did you do? Because I didn't do anything with Instagram at that time. I just had access to Instagram to answer questions. Like we had one customer who brought us, I don't know, like 50 questions in a span. And it was just so annoying for me to keep having to use Shelby's phone. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to download it. And then like a week later, she won this leopard gecko. And I'm going, what are we going to do? We don't breed our own crickets anymore. We don't breed our own worms. So like now we have to go to Petco regularly to buy worms a week ahead of time so we could gut load them for not one, but of course, got to have a friend. So now we have 2 leopard geckos. So that's what Shelby's going to grab. And we bred leopard geckos once upon a time, but we took care of crickets and worms for 2 hours a day.
This is Peaches. She's a sweetheart. I woke her up. she's so cute and fat and chunky. Look at that little tail. It's a beautiful orange color. But she's a sweetheart. And she, the breeder, because the 12 days of Christmas are different people that give away things. Like, say we do it for, if you guys do it for a fish fam, it'd be like us giving something away and someone else. So these people breed leopard geckos specifically, and she held it during the cold months, and we didn't get it till Jaden's birthday in March. So I was like, perfect timing. But I'm out of breath because I was trying to catch her. She was like, "What are you doing?" But yeah, it was like the best free gift I've ever gotten in my life.
You should go get Rex.
Oh,
you gotta show Rex.
No,
now.
Rex
you should
bites
go get Rex.
me. Rex bites
me.
me.
You should go get Rex.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, that is why I said to go get him. I knew Rex would bite her. That's why I was like, you should go get him. But yeah, so we're giving it back. We got a little bit of free stuff. Time to give it back. We have 3 minutes until we give away the other one, Shelby. So, and I don't know if you guys got it. Just give up on it. Just come back. Wash your hands though, so we can do the giveaway. All right, let's try to see if I can figure out what's going on with chat here. Oh man, it's scrolled up. All right. Well, if there's any questions, you're going to have to come back. I got all the hashtag shrimps. 2.5 minutes till we go. So hashtag shrimp to get in. We are giving away 10 tangerine tigers or yellow King Kongs or 5 of the Stardust. I did kind of give up on chat. It jumped. And now we're in the sea of hashtag shrimp. So we might as well just stay there, try to stay up on chat because, yeah. Are you okay, though? I didn't want you to get hurt.
No, he's hungry. So he thinks I'm... So, yeah, he is a vicious one. There's a reason his name is Rex. He is a little tiny dinosaur. He will try to bite me and kill me if he could. If he was bigger, I would be more scared of him. Yeah, he's just... I've had him since a baby, but I like to admire my leopard geckos. I don't really want to hold them like everyone else does, and I like it, but yeah, it sucks when I try to go give him a bath or something, and he's really hungry. He'll always try to leap at me and bite me because he thinks I'm a worm.
He's very aggressive. Like he doesn't... He's
not mean.
He doesn't hunt hungry. Shelby, but like he'll stalk her. Like she'll walk into the bedroom and he'll pop up his head and be like, hey, I'm hungry. And then she'll walk by and he'll like walk down the tank and like follow her as she's walking by. And she's like, all right, I'll feed you. So.
Yes, and yeah, Grant, not everyone. Because when I said not everyone has significant others.
I'm sorry.
Oh man, it's so hot. Joseph says, who keeps shrimp tanks that hot anyway? Like long, healthy life, not breeding factory. Yep.
I think it was on the Aquatic Morning Show, and you guys were in my pocket, so I really couldn't hear that well. But you guys were talking about the dogs sleeping in your bed. First of all, no dogs in our bed. Second of all, I think Jerry, Papa Shrimp, was like, "Oh yeah, bring the shrimp to bed." And I was thinking, well, we could do that because one of our dogs is named Shrimp. But then the other thing is like,
no, we couldn't.
I've always thought about having a water bed and just putting shrimp in the water bed. They got to sell water pillows, like stuff a pillow with some shrimp. You could sleep with them. But then we have that other bag we could fill up with water. We could put the shrimp in there too. We could sleep with the fishes, sleep with the shrimp,
Skull
and
said,
not be dead.
I bought shrimp in Dallas. They are awesome.
Well, you probably bought them from Eddie because I don't remember giving you the hookup, Skull.
Yep, Eddie was at our booth and he was a lot of help. It was nice not to have to stand at the booth the whole time.
Hashtag shrimp. Did I say 140 or 145?
145.
Okay.
I think so. I apologize if we're gonna wait till 145.
Scroll down real quick. Is it 140 or 145, people?
Holy cow!
There's so much.
We're terrible.
Why did we do this? This is like 50. Jeez Louise.
We're terrible. Oh man.
We're
140. You said
all right,
140.
Let's go.
They're all impatient.
Run it.
Hold on, I gotta share the screen first. All right. 87 entries. Let's go. Why doesn't it have music?
All
Daniel.
right. Congratulations.
Congrats.
And that is going to be it for the giveaways. But again, we have all of these shrimp on our website, tgoeshrimp.com. We do have to move 36 of our 10-gallon tanks. And so any of the shrimp that are in those that are available on the website have been marked down a price. Stardust, Yellow King Kongs, the hybrids, the Rilliculls, Stardust, Red Tybees. And again, as soon as I log off on here, I will go check the website and make sure that those Tangerine Tigers are only $3 a piece. I do really appreciate everybody joining us tonight. It's not the end of the stream, but it just seems like people are logging off now because of no more giveaways. But if anybody asked something in chat and I didn't get to your answer, please, we re-ask it. We kind of just skipped through 22 minutes of chat. And I know that it was all about the giveaway, but if somebody had an issue or anything like that, you're going to go through it?
Yeah, some of it.
Oh, no.
I'll come back down.
No,
shrimp and waterbed. I now remember I'm older than Grant because that thought would never cross my mind. Oh.
Are you older than me, Lefty? I thought we were the same age. Or you're younger than me. I don't know. See, now I need you to scroll down so I could hear the answer.
Have a good night, Snoochie Booch. Big Dog, welcome in. Mexican orange dwarf crayfish. Can you have them in with a shrimp tank?
Absolutely. So here's my thing with dwarf crawfish. You need an extensive amount of hiding spots. You need end caps on like PVC so that way the buried females can go in there, protect themselves. And then you need a bunch of loose PVC pipe in there so the babies can go in, crawl away, run away from one another when they're molting. They become super soft, and that's really when the other crawfish will kind of pick at them. But the shrimp, they're so fast. It seems like if a shrimp is like in the reach of a crawfish, by the time it can collapse its claw, the shrimp has scooted away really fast. So
there is no discount code. It's just we're marking them down, so already be on sale.
Unless you're a member, and if you need your discount code, email me at granteater@gmail.com. I'll look you up, make sure you're a member, and send you the members only discount code.
Waterbeds were the I can't say it.
Shizzle.
There you go. Back in the day. I don't know why my mouth just didn't want to do it. Tim asks, have you crossed Stardust with anything?
So Stardust are uncrossable from what I've tried with. I haven't done raccoons or paracaridina or anything like that. I would like to do that in the future. Also, back to waterbeds. We never had one, but my friend used to have one, and you'd always go in there and just lay on it. And then they had a little pug, and you could always like make the wave go and have the pug fly up in the air when he was sleeping.
See, pugs are fun.
Yeah, they're annoying.
No, they're the best ever.
I don't think Guido liked it very much.
No. Guido! Oh, the dog was so bad.
And we didn't do it on purpose. You just sat on one side of the bed, and then Guido would be there, and he'd go, ah.
It was a very morbidly obese pug, and it was the cutest thing ever. And it did struggle to breathe, though. I would tell you, if he only knew that pug, yes, they when they're morbidly obese, they're going to struggle for breathing problems even more than they already breathe problems. But I definitely called that thing sausage roll every time we saw it. It was huge.
You should definitely put 10 wild neocaradinas in there and then drain it after a year and see how many you have. It'd be so cool gross. If like you could filter all like the back skin and stuff that falls off of you while you sleep, and it goes into
stop talking.
And feeds the shrimp for you.
Oh, stop. Oh, Killy Kitty said I'd still have mine if it didn't pop. My uncle had one for the longest time, and it was so cool when my parents would drop me off to spend the night there. I would just jump right on it. I'm like surprised I never got yelled at for jumping on it like the way I did.
I would pop
straight
ours.
Trampoline. Yeah, yes, you would.
Ours would have been done for.
Spat says, I have some of your Black Rose, Blue Diamond, and Blue Dream. What kind of mix do you think I'll get? Also, do you agree with that they'll revert to wilds if you mix?
Yeah, so with the blues, you might get a lot of blues crossing with one another and end up with way more blues and blacks. However, I think at the Black Rose and the Blue Dreams crossbreed, you're definitely going to get a bunch of wilds. The Black Rose and the Blue Diamonds, you might get a nice mix, but eventually those wilds are going to take over, and you're going to have an incredible amount of wilds that you're not going to want to deal with.
Right. You'd have to cull heavily for them not to be reverting back to wild. Malcolm asked, are liquid fertilizers okay to use in a planted shrimp tank, such as Seachem Flourish?
So Flourish is all right. However, I think it has a small amount of copper. You do want to avoid any fertilizers with copper. There is a shrimp safe Thrive. It's called Thrive S. We helped them develop it. We kept it in like 5 different tanks. All the baby survival rate and everything like that kept the same. And we ended up passing all that information on to Colin, and he then later on released that line the way it was. So I stand by that product. It's great if you're going to be using fertilizers. We don't use any fertilizers for any of our shrimp tanks for breeding. We just do water changes, and our moss and plants do really well.
Snoop said new members give Shelby your info or she'll hunt you down. Yes, actually, I do have quite a few people that have not got their membership stickers. I found the list of people, and hopefully you guys will email us at granteater@gmail.com so I can get all those lovely little notes out to you.
And if you haven't received your sticker and you did email us, please email us back. We got some emails right before we left for Clash, and we're probably not going to find those. Sorry. Please send us another one.
We're terrible.
We're just a little busy. Just a little.
Cryptkeeper said, you said Stardust are a wild Caridina. Will all Caridina have a chance to revert to a wild form? Didn't know wild Caridinas even existed until you mentioned it earlier.
So there's a few wild types. The raccoons, the cheetahs, you can get a wild type Serrata, but a wild Serrata is much different than a tangerine tiger or aurora, and they will never revert back. You can't cross them together to revert back. It doesn't work like the wild neocaradinas do. the genetics on wild neos are very strange. Caridina, it's more like mixing colors together and stuff like that. More like mixing paints. I meant not colors. I'm sorry.
Close enough. Hello, Richie Vega. Welcome in. Big Dog asks, can you have a shrimp tank with soil only with nothing else in the tank? Will the shrimp be okay?
As long as you got a filter in it, yeah, it'll be all right. But the more surface area, the more biofilm, the better, the shrimp are going to do. So a large enough tank, yeah, you're not going to have to worry about it. But they would do better with like a nice Java fern or some type of moss in there. We got a new member.
Oh, sorry. Let me answer this real quick. Yeah, Lonnie, I was on the thank you note we sent you. New member, where did it go? It's Kevin when I get there. Welcome to the team, Kevin. I gotta make different ones, different colors.
So there's two different things. There's people who want to support the channel, and then there's people who want the discount. So there's always, those people who don't use the discount, even though we give it to our members because they want to support us as much as they can. However, we do realize those members are members when they make orders. We see the names, and we hook up those orders. So you are not. I think we even threw in something extra for you too.
Yeah, a little extra. Waterbed without baffles. Now that was fun to sit down fast and your partner would fly off the other side.
That's what I was talking about, Guido, the dog flying up.
Leo said, mentioning this though, Lonnie, you did get your card and your sticker, right? I want to make sure that you got it because I'm pretty I hope it went through the mail. Like I remember writing yours all out and everything.
We did have an issue when we sent out the first batch that they were sent out with the gummy bears and the sorting machine didn't put all of them through. So some of them were rejected. I don't know if some of them maybe got stuck together and somebody might have accidentally gotten two cards. That's happened before with when we used to ship out invoices for landscaping.
Leo said, Grant, so was looking into Aquachar, but says it stabilizes the pH to 7.5 to 7.7. Is that true? And what makes it better than regular carbon and another chemical media?
So I found that it really doesn't alter the pH too much if you have something in the tank that's buffering or changing and altering the pH. Like limestone will raise the pH. The Aquachar is not going to be strong enough to fight against that. Aqua soil will lower the pH. And again, the Aquachar isn't strong enough to fight against that. What it's more doing is the water where if you gas it, tap water and stuff like that, depending on the light cycle and stuff like that, your pH will rise during the day, where the Aquachar will be the buffering capability for those style tanks. It is better than regular carbon because the activated carbon that you put in the tank only lasts so long, and then it breaks down into like dust, and there's like chemicals that are needed to turn it into it. So the Aquachar, it's all natural. It holds its structure. You can keep it in the tank for years and not have to tank it out. You can also take it out and rinse it every four months, I think, and then put it back in the tank, and you don't have to, replace it like you do regular carbon. The other medias, they don't have the benefit of like it being able to be washed out, put back in, replaced, and also having the ability to pull out like the chemicals and stuff like that for the flea meds. I wouldn't add some C-Chem matrix to try and take poison out of the water. I would be taking Aquachar for that.
Lonnie said he got the sticker, must have overlooked the code. That's common.
The code was in the thank you note.
Yeah. Nick said, would the Stardust and the Tangerine cross? Also, where did the King Kong name for shrimp come from?
So, tangerine tigers and stardust will not cross as far as I'm concerned. I've tried it a couple times. The shrimp never get pregnant. The King Kong name, it's just one of those things where the black Taiwan bees, they probably needed a name, and then being in Asia, King Kong is probably more popular over there than it is over here, and they thought it was a big bad name that would sell really well and put it on. So black King Kongs were selling well enough that when the yellow King Kongs came out, even though they're not even a Taiwan bee, they still used that name just because it was such a hot sale. Almost all the names for shrimp are basically used to try and like entice you in buying the shrimp. We had a line of blue steels where I only had 2 or 3 of them, where it looked like there was a window right behind their guts in their head. So we called them zombie shrimp because it looked like they were like walking brains. But I could never get them to breed true or anything like that. But zombie, it was a play on the whole phenotype going on. But at the same time, like zombies are popular. Like that's a shrimp that would sell.
Yes, Mary Kay said fertilizer. I'll bet that's what the cause of the bad molts on the Neos.
Not necessarily, because if you're doing water changes and you're fertilizing, that shouldn't be an issue. So, I hope we didn't miss that.
What?
The person was having molting issues, so
Oh, yeah.
I hope when we scroll through everything.
You can also message us too. We'll always
Yeah.
be down to help and try to figure out what's going on in your tank.
You can reach out to us, Grant Eater, on Facebook, or email me at granteater@gmail.com. I'd be happy to help you out. Or comment on this post down below after the video.
Nate, the shrimp nut, said, I got some Michelins and beautiful stardust from you guys. The stardust started to disappear. Then one day I witnessed the Michelins cannibalizing them. You ever had this happen before?
So the shrimp will eat each other if one dies. So I am a little surprised that the Stardust are having issues and not the Michelins. I wonder if you got maybe the house a little bit hot. That is a little bit issue with the Stardust, is they don't like the temperature as much as the Michelins do. But yeah, they'll eat one another. And the other thing is, if there's not enough food in the tank, they will eat, freshly molted shrimp. It can happen.
Yeah, I also think there might be fighting for dominance. So, like, say you put 2 different colored shrimp in the tank, they might outcompete the other ones.
I wouldn't say too much about
but,
color, but
yeah.
they're definitely 2 different species of shrimp.
Yeah,
So that's probably what it is.
Maybe. You never know with the color. You never know. They see colors really well. Have a good night, Lefty. Matt said, I want to support Shelby. Shelby K. Thank you. I appreciate it. Spaz said, is there a certain type of moss that'll do better attached to driftwood? What's your favorite?
So I like the willow moss or weeping moss on the, not willow, weeping. Weeping moss does really well on the driftwood. Shelby has a really nice tank that she entered in the Florida State Fair. And with the willow moss, it kind of just grows over and then streaks down and grows right over.
Spider was on my head or something.
Grows right over and it grows down. So it doesn't fill up the top of the tank. It doesn't really get too tall. It kind of just grows nice, thick, and bushy on the wood. So that's my one to recommend. But if you're looking for something that grows fast and, tall, Christmas moss,
I don't think
spiky
it grows
moss.
very tall.
I mean, it'll fill the tank up.
Yeah, but
No
on driftwood specifically would be like Christmas moss, weeping moss. Slow grower would be mini Palilia. I love that.
Yeah.
I love the way it creeps over the driftwood. Just remember, you won't get it back off the driftwood.
You can dose the tank with H2O2 and kill it off if you ever want to go on there.
Dee Dee said my kid tore into those gummies. That's good.
You got your box already?
No, the gummies.
The gummies from last time.
Yeah. I didn't send gummies this time. It was something different.
Oh, so if you sent something different, we were supposed to tell them that they have to, the something different has to be enjoy it on the live stream. So your
I don't
reaction
remember
for everybody
what thing
to
it is.
see.
Oh, okay. I just don't know what that one was.
They're not crybabies, but they're toxic waste sour candies.
You're not supposed to tell people. That was supposed to be a surprise.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But I don't think I put those ones in Dee Dee's. I think she got the other surprise that we have.
The gummies then.
No, the other one.
Oh yeah.
Malcolm said, "Thanks everyone for a great stream chat. Thank you, Grant and Shelby. Good night. Have a good night, Malcolm." Bonnie said, "No worries on the discount code. The quality of your shrimp. Oh, we'll just message you. I think I still have you. I can just message you through BigCommerce the discount code for, maybe if you need some shrimp food or something."
So then you say super fast shipping, and I feel real bad because Saturday, I don't know what was going on with my legs, but I couldn't move around as fast as I could, and I didn't get to your box or Dee Dee's. I was like, I'm just going to have to let this one go to Monday and have Shelby help me. I could have got it done on a normal Saturday.
Yep. Santa Doodoo said, "I'm resetting several tanks soon. Plan on adding some shrimp. No question. I'm ordering from you guys and some from Jerry or LRB. Nice. I don't think Lucas is ready yet. No, he does have some.
Yeah, he's got some shrimp ready.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
he's
man, you can let
so
some
fast.
of these go at the Triple Crown. And he's like, oh, no, not ready yet. And then we got back like a week later, and he's like, yep, got some shrimp ready to go. I'm like, I knew they'd be ready soon enough. They look good.
DD just said, "Oh my, I just realized I haven't done the live stream lineups for Tuesday and Wednesday for Jess in the morning." Uh-oh. That's going to take a while. Your videos are on point, though. They're great. Love it. Kevin asked, "Do you have an RO system?" Would guess you do. What do you use to buffer your tanks?
So we use an RO, a BRS system. It's a 200 gallon per day unit. The buffering is from the substrate. So that's why you put the Escuro on top of the complete, is so that way it was, right in the water mix, buffering the pH down to the low 6s, high 5s. High 5. Too slow.
Oh, jerk. Leo's. So it helps with nitrates too. The Aquachar.
Yeah.
Are you going to answer that?
Yes,
oh,
I'm sorry.
Goodness gracious.
Sorry. You need to be there to fill in the gaps.
I did. Oh, man.
If you got sponge filters and you want to put it in a bag and just tuck it behind the sponges, that's like the best thing to do. Or you can be like us. I just huck it in the tanks.
Big Dog said, Suluese tank used the Suluese mineral 8.5. How to get the pH to 8.5?
So you'll still need crushed coral, argonite mix, and then the live rock, the limestone added into the tank as well to get to that 8. We don't get 8.5 even. We get like 8 to 8.2 on the pH.
Shane says, "I feel the same way. Quality is top. Thank you so much. Appreciate that." Jamie asks, "What are the most difficult shrimp you are breeding?"
The Suluese, the Harlequin Suluese are probably the most difficult. And then for Caridina, what do you think is the heart? Oh, the blue beep, the Paracaridina. I guess those.
Zebra Babilates.
Yeah, I think those are Paracaridina too. Regular Caridina for us, it's like super crystals. For whatever reason, they all, like, every baby batch we get ends up being males. The Calcios we got on lock now. I think we even got baby reds already. So you gotta say the super crystal reds.
Big Dog said, "Hydro in the shrimp tank. How to get them out of the tank?"
We have a video on how to get rid of planaria in your shrimp tank. We dose no planaria. You can use a half dose, and it'll take care of your hydro for you.
DD asks, "So can I add tangerine tigers with reds?"
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Killer Kitty, for the $2 super sticker.
Much appreciated. Thank you.
And I lost our spot.
It'll be right where the super sticker is.
There we go. Crypt Keeper asks, are there any crosses that can be achieved by multiple different combinations of shrimp, like change either the Taiwan or the tiger chosen from the cross, but still have some outcome?
Yeah, there's some shrimp where you have to have, either this one or that one. But like for Tai bees, you have to have Taiwan bees included. But you could use a variety of different tigers. You could pick tangerines, auroras, orange eye blue tigers, super tigers, red tigers. It really doesn't matter as long as it's a Caridina that's able to crossbreed. Then like Thai bee, you can choose any tiger or any bee. You're still going to make a Thai bee. So
Leo said, how much aquachar in 1 cup?
So 1 cup of aquachar is 1 bag, and it'll treat 50 gallons. So you can break it up.
Leo asks, Shelby, what is your favorite Caridina right now? That one is always a hard question because there's a lot that have a special place in my heart. But my favorite right now, man, that was so hard to choose. Caridina is so wide. But I would say, like, if I had to choose just one Caridina, the Galaxy fish bones, the red Galaxy fish bones that I have. I guess if I choose one.
But the better answer Leo's question, like a cup of flour, it would be a cup of aquachar. I didn't just want to hold up the cup. That would have been way wrong.
Have a good night, Robert.
Later, man. I'll be heading out here soon, too. Just trying to catch up on chat. We're 6 minutes behind. No big deal. Yeah, you can put it in your filter. If you put it in a bag or something like that, it can go right in the hang on the back, or you could tuck it behind a sponge filter.
The Stardust I saw get eaten was in mid-molt. Thought I was going to see it happen, and then they jumped him, and, well, they just ripped to pieces. Think you might be right about the dominance thing.
Or you might not be getting enough food into the tank. That is another possibility.
Well, when we first started the hobby, there was a lot of people that said that you shouldn't be mixing in 2 types of shrimp in the same tank because one usually overwhelms the other. But
it's usually them eating all of the
yeah.
food and not letting the other shrimp get the food.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy because when you tell the story, if you just left the type of shrimp out and you made me guess, Robert commented like an hour and a half back that the Stardust are such savages. Like I would have said the Stardust are ripping apart the Michelins, and I would not have been that surprised. Yeah. I am kind of a little surprised that it's backwards. Might be a food issue.
Xandus Dude said, those super chat video clips need to be a little longer, please. I will definitely make a better one. We got to make like different ones too. That's what I need to do. We fall behind so fast. That's why I didn't make it longer.
No, that is a big reason why we didn't. We wanted it nice and short, but to the point. So
Crypt Keeper said, basically works like a magnet to pull out organic material. Awesome stuff. It claims to hold true. Just started using it recently myself, so I can't comment on how well it works. Water is clear.
It's one of those things where a really good friend of mine gave me a whole bunch of free product and was like, hey, man, test it out. And I was like, when I get the time. And I had a really bad emergency, and I had to use something, and that aquachar is what I had, and I used it, and it worked within a minute. And it's no exaggeration. He saved me thousands of dollars in shrimp that night. And, I'm forever in his debt for that. Well, not forever. I think
forever.
Catching up
there. We love you too, Lady Diane. I think you're going to bed. Have a good night, if I read that right. Leo said, red pinto or red panda? Red pintos.
Yeah, she's got some red Galaxy pintos. Some of them are fishbone quality.
Hint,
some of them.
My TikTok. It's like one of the first videos. Actually, I think I did post 2 of them now. Maybe. They're one of the... They're just striking to look at. Like, they really are. I do like the pandas. Don't get me wrong. But The pintos are just where my heart lies. They're deep. They almost look like if someone walks up to you with a dozen of roses, they just give you that same feeling of a dozen roses. You know, well, I guess the guys don't get that. They're just like, no. Snoop said we need updated icons for chat. Crypt is a Stardust for sure by now. Nate said, one big Stardust left in there now. He must be jacked and can handle himself or herself.
Well, they're on sale. If you need any more. But you might want to get some like Baker AE or something like that to get the biofilm going up so there's more food source. Or you could also try leaving some soy ahoy in the tank at all times so that way there's always something for them to nibble on instead of each other.
Yeah. So and make sure you have plenty of hiding spots too, because pregnant, sorry, I'm going to put this back down. So a big question earlier was if nothing can be left in the tank and just soil for the shrimp. I would say you definitely need protection and you need that moss for pregnant females because they are weak. And especially after they have the babies, they are weak and they want to molt. So that's when they're more susceptible to being ripped apart by other males because they want to breed with them now. And they could get really stressed out and then you lose your big, beautiful female. So if you ever see a big, beautiful shrimp that passed away, it could be most likely from something like that. So moss, hiding spots, things like that. What is that brand? Is it Seachem with those little tubes and stuff? Those things are cute. So
shrimp caves.
Yeah.
Shrimp hides.
One of these days we'll put a lot of them in a tank. We have some. We just haven't taken the time to make a video and show every one of them.
All right, Crypt Keeper's question.
So say I want to get a pinto, any pattern, I could use any tiger shrimp I want for the cross.
So it depends on the pinto. If you want to go German pintos, you have to use a Maria tiger, Caridina Maria. So super tiger, orange eye blue tiger, red tiger, that's going to get your German spot pintos, your zebra pintos, basically anything without a backline. To get the backline for your galaxies, your fish bones, your boas, you've got to use Tangerine Tiger's Aurora. That's your Serrata gene. So it matters, but you can still make pintos with any tiger that can cross with Caridina.
Super chap shrimp wrap would be cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring saran wrap out for that, I guess.
Yeah, that'll all be Shelby. I ain't doing no wrap.
Yes, he is.
No,
He's gonna be my hype man. He's gonna be
I can do that.
Yeah. It's already started. We got it. 2-second clip. There you go. The ones you got says the red pinto mix. That one right. Those ones are not the right thing. The ones we're talking about, we don't have on the website.
Yeah, no, the red pintos are, the mix is like a mix of Germans. So you're going to get belly, spot, and zebra out of those. None of the galaxies.
I hope yours are doing well, too. I hope they're taking off.
I don't think he got them from us.
No, he didn't. No.
He got some of our zebra. Alan got them,
yep.
And then one of George's friends. And
I hope yours are doing well, though, too, because ours do well.
There's one other person. One more. I think 3 people I've gotten.
Have a good night, Jamie. La, 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 la. He's going to be the background singer. That's what it is. He's going to be in the rap. You're going to be the background singer. We need you to throw in some cast nets, so like the videos of you using the nets.
She was just talking today how she's so sad that she's never going to be able to go because we have so much going on at the house. And if we're gone for 3 weeks, that there's going to be nobody here to feed her fish. And I'm just like, Shelby, stop. We've got Eddie. A trip to go hang out with Dr. Anthony is worth risking the fish with Eddie for 3 weeks. So we will be making the trip when we can.
I really hope so. It's killing me if I can. It's on the bucket list. It's the number one.
We have to go to New Zealand first.
Oh man,
and then we can go to Peru.
No.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I love New Zealand, but that's a lot more difficult trip.
I love my
I
grandma,
feel like I
but
could go to
I don't think she's gonna outlive
Peru
the
much
Peru.
easier. All right.
Peruvian rainforest.
Have a good night, Daniel. What's up, Chevy Fish? Welcome in. When you guys posting those, we probably won't ever actually put them on the site. It's gonna be like,
don't say ever, because you got 3 tanks. Eventually, you're gonna want 4 tanks. So I'm gonna be like, these things gotta go on the website now, Shelby. But
maybe.
You can email me at granteater@gmail.com, and I'd be happy to sell some of Shelby shrimp.
Cripsies, have any idea for shrimp song parody? If either of you are musically inclined, you can PM it. I mean, we're not musically inclined. I think I can sing really beautifully, but like everyone around me, like, you know, usually puts their finger in their ear. So I think that's a sign that I can't sing. Oh.
You got 0 musical talent.
I mean, we can rap though. I mean, I feel like we got the rhythm. We just don't have anything else.
No.
I have rhythm.
No, we'll leave the rapping to Stephen P. His guppy rap cannot.
Rob said, I mean, I'd love to get some of your student thing. Then you don't have to feel bad. Johnny B, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. And here comes the money shrimp.
It takes you 2 hours and 15 minutes to get warmed up, Shelby. Maybe we should do an hour live members only stream before we start the streams to get you warmed up. That way, when we open up to the public, you're broken in.
Alan said, Shelby, I have a buried red galaxy now that I got from you. She's doing great, and all other ones are too, but I only have the one that's buried that I know of. So I actually feed these a lot more than you normally would feed other shrimp. I don't know what it is about them, but they seem to really like food. Keep an eye on it, but they are always hungry, and they definitely love the complete like the most. So makes me happy because that's the one I like feeding. I don't know why it smells good. I think it's the weirdest thing that I think that food smells good.
Yeah, Shelby said if she can get 2,000 followers on her Instagram,
I know where you're going. Don't listen to him. I'm not going to eat any food, okay?
She will.
No. Oh, man.
Or else I'll press charges.
Thank you so much, Zen. Chevy said, I just got some of your yellows and some of your blue shrimp from our club auction this past weekend. Thanks for the donations to our club, Shelby and Grant. Are you coming to Aquashella Chicago again? Yes.
Yeah, I'm so happy. So
Chicago.
Mike asked us to send some of the shrimp off to that club, and I love to do that because
crazy
they
that
have,
you got them.
They have the Chicago Ornamental Shrimp Society. I know some of those people like to go out there to those clubs too, but I like to get those good shrimp out there into the clubs so it gets other people into the hobby. But I'm really happy they found a great home too.
Anthony says, no, those fish bones are for me.
Luckily enough, she's got 3 tanks. I've got enough for all 3 of you. We're good.
Didi said, so if we order the Tangerine Tigers, it shows 4. Should we wait? Yeah, great. Yeah, I think you just didn't hit save, honestly. That's all it was. But he's going to do it here in just a minute.
I went to all of the shrimp on the website, and I don't know where the Tangerine Tigers were, but I didn't add those or discount those. So I will get those as soon as we're done here. And it should be any second because...
Grant's voice is between Fergie and Jesus. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
It's directly from the East Side.
Easy.
East Side Twins, Lil Jon.
Yeah. It is pretty. Yeah, it is. It is closer to Little.
And then
Lil
Gucci.
Jon's.
Gucci kind of like took it.
Your voice doesn't go that deep, but you got the feeling. Leo said, heard catching fish with Dr. Anthony is the best. Like, you have no idea how bad we've been wanting to go to Peru. I just can't even. It's killing me.
79 is all right for Neos. You kind of want to get that down, especially with tiger shrimp for the Carradino. So
have a good night, Killer Kitty. Said, Papa Shrimp said, my shrimps are loving the shrimp envy complete I got from you guys at Aquashella.
See,
Wonderful.
I missed all these great people buying stuff
there.
from us because
you were
you
there.
must have been the only person
that
bought shrimp food from us at Aquashella because we sold
a few people.
We sold maybe on the second day, and I just never counted how much food we went. The first day we didn't sell very
The lollipops sold the first day.
Yeah, the lollipops.
Those things are cool. We just have too many tanks for them. Otherwise, if I could afford lollipops for every single tank, I would.
Rob, if you're listening, we do need some lollies sent to us for the website. So I think we're good on everything else, though.
Chevy said, I saw the label and was determined to get them. The shrimp. Nice. Love it.
I'm glad Mike put us on the label because I just sent raw bags with shrimp in them. So
please don't refer to our bags as raw bags ever again. Oh man, getting people pregnant with shrimp everywhere here. Goodness gracious. Oh.
I mean, we're getting their tanks filled with pregnant shrimp. That's the goal.
Cripseed, Papa, the MV complete is my favorite of one. All in one food. Love how it breaks apart to allow babies a chance to eating without getting trampled. Yeah,
I did realize that the complete was sold out on the website. I had to restock that because we sold out of it before we went to the Triple Crown. So that's been off the website for a couple of days. I'm sorry.
Oh, is that why it is? And we have plenty of it.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness gracious. That's why I shouldn't have put those. Okay.
Yeah, might just take those off. We won't run out.
Rob said, complete envy is the only food I don't mind eating. I break it in my house and it's delicious. The others, I spit out the chunks. Carrot Cobain.
Oh man,
that's his review on your website, isn't it?
Probably. Carrick wasn't able to make the shrimp contest because his wife planned a vacation the same time as Dallas.
People love
it would have been great. He was a Texas local. It would have been great to meet him. He's a character, it seems.
Nate said, absolutely throwing in some soy ahoy to keep in there because all my shrimp love that stuff better than any other soy pellets I have ever fed my shrimp and the other shrimp envy food. Love, love, love.
And the only thing we do differently is just keep it in our house with all this love of shrimp. So it gets passed on.
Dee Dee said, isn't there like an episode where SpongeBob is like, love? That's what it's made of.
That's imagination.
Dee Dee said, I moved the 15 square beside my laptop tonight. 24 karat golds and bamboo shrimp are in there. It is so cute seeing the golds ride on the bamboo stripe on stripe. That is cool.
One of my favorite things about breeding the blue alien eye crawfish was seeing the shrimp ride on the claws of the crawfish. Like, yeah, this is mine. But the shrimp owned the crawfish, and that was its mount.
Chevy asked, what type of blues are the shrimp I got from my club? Mike just labeled them blue shrimp.
They're blue diamonds.
All right, we caught back up. And I think it's time. We went 22 minutes past today. And I have to work in the morning.
You have to work every morning. Except Sundays.
I know. Still got to get up early, though. But, yeah, I'm exhausted. You ready to go to bed?
I'm ready to take care of some stuff before we go to bed. But, yeah, it's about that time.
Have a good night.